Hello everyone, my name is William Kanabi, owner of Williams Laserworks in Locust Grove, Virginia. Today I'm going to be doing a class on how to engrave photos on stainless steel. Um, it's something I've learned and I think I finally perfected to where I get a nice engraving every time I do it. You can do it on anything from necklace pendants to dog tags to tumblers, anything your option. For today's video, we're going to be doing it on a necklace pendant, just a little circle necklace pendant, and I'm going to be just engraving a photo of my wife and I on it. By the end of this, you'll have your starter settings. I don't want to say the exact settings that'll work, but they're the starter settings. They're what work for me for the outcome I'm looking for. It'll teach you the steps to doing the engraving of photos on stainless steel pendants and stuff like that. So the first thing to start this, we got to get our photo prepped. So I personally use Photo Room to do my prepping. Um, I use Photo Room, and I'm gonna want remove the background so it's transparent. I'm gonna download that. All right. Then I'm gonna go to a converter here. I use Free Convert. Free Convert is great. You can convert to all different types of things. So I'll show you real quick just the different options you have. So you can do to PNG, SVG, JPEG. I mean, it's amazing and it's free. So we'll go ahead and convert this over to an SVG because that's the first layer of this design. All right, we're just going to download that. Alright, we'll switch back to xTool. So I already have a pendant loaded in the F1 Ultra because that's what we're going to be using today for this process. So we're going to go ahead and load in our SVG. Alright, so you got the SVG here loaded in. Now we're going to size it down to fit the pendant. Um, some people, I love xTool software. It's so simple and user friendly. Um, we're just going to do it a little bit bigger. So this is going to be your cleanup, your SVGs for your cleanup. It's going to get rid of that shine so you can get a nice detailed engraving of the photo. Because if it has that shine, if you try to engrave the photo with that bright shine on it, it's just going to come out as a blob. You're not going to be able to see the detail. But the SVG will get rid of, when you engrave on it, it'll clean up the shine and get rid of the shine. And you'll see what I mean. Alright, so we got that. And just for size wise, I like going ahead personally and putting in the picture as well. I'm just going to crop this to make it easier to break down. So once I'm here, I want to get my JPEG or my PNG, whichever you're using, to the exact same size roughly as um the SVG. So I'm gonna unlock the aspect ratio so I can stretch it out and manipulate it some more. So, oh, I actually moved the SVG. Go back. So we're gonna stretch that out. We're gonna stretch this side out. Come down. Go up just a tad. The closer you have it to being perfectly overlapping, the better the photo is going to come out. Alright, so what we're going to do for now is for the PNG, we're just going to get rid of the output. Because first we're going to clean that finish off we were talking about first. So we're going to go ahead and do autofocus. Just to get the measurement for the engraving. Alright, so now we're going to go to the SVG and with the SVG, you're going to switch to the fiber IR laser. These are the settings that work for me. I find these settings best. So for the SVG, I'm going to run at 35% power, 1200 lines a millisecond, 30 frequency, and 300 LPCs. Alright, and so this again is going to be your clean off phase. It's going to clean that shine off, get rid of that shine so we can get a nice crisp photo engraving. Alright, so we're just going to go ahead and run that on the F1 Ultra real quick. And this is super fast. This takes no time at all. I mean, it's usually like 10 seconds. I was one off. It was 11. So we're just going to go over here while it does that. That's processing. Just to show you what I got in the P2S going, I got a butterfly tumbler on a black, blue, and purple plating. Alright, so the clean off phase is done. Now the clean off phase is done, I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of the SVG. And then we're going to unlock the output on the JPEG here. And we'll switch it to fiber IR. And this is where you got to change your bitmap mode to Jarvis. You want to make sure it's on Jarvis or this will not work. So for the image, I do a 2700 dot duration and then a 25 power. And it's already got the 500 DPI, but that's the DPI you would do. A 500 DPI, and I do one pass. Make sure it's set to Jarvis. Then we're going to go ahead and go here, get it started. Right, so it's going to take a minute and 51 seconds. So if you zoom in here, you can it'll kind of show you what it's going to look like. Now it's not going to be a nice, beautiful color engraving, but it's going to be, you're going to be able to see the photo on the pendant, which typically when you're engraving on metal, it can be harder. You can play with colors. I've not gotten that far into it, but you're going to have a nice black and white engraved photo on your stainless steel when it's finished. So we got that going. We got a minute and 50 seconds. That'll take a minute and 50 seconds. The softwares I use free convert to convert all my stuff because a lot of my SVGs for tumblers and stuff I convert to PNGs because it saves me so much time. But that works perfect for converting your photo to an SVG so you can get that clean off run done to get the shine gone from the pendant. I personally use Photo Room because I do so much different stuff. It helps with like just making product photos, posting your stuff, and it's $89 for a 12-month subscription, so it's very much worth it if you have a business and you're going to be doing stuff like this a lot. And then I just use xTool software because, I mean, I love xTool. I mean, you see I have a P2S, I have an F1 Ultra. They just released all the specs and stuff on the P3. That's going to be interesting. I think I want to get an F2 Ultra before I get the P3 though, because there's some stuff on the F2 Ultra that I really want to do. Yeah, so I love xTool. I need to engrave this. I have hundreds of engraved cups. I have a show coming up this weekend. I have hundreds of engraved cups, and I have a Stanley, and it's not engraved. I haven't engraved it yet. I need to get on that. Got 10 seconds left. Now these settings, they are the best outcome I've seen. You can kind of change them up to see how it works for you, see if it's a little bit different, see what you might be able to adjust the power or whatever, the power, and you might get a little difference, but like DPI wise, I think what I have is what you should run. I don't think you should change that. I don't think you should change the dot duration. The only thing you might want to change is power. You could fluctuate it a little bit and see if you could get a little bit better outcome out of it. Ah, careful. it can be a little hot when it comes out. So, so this is our finished product. It can be kind of hard to see on this camera, but it's a nice stainless steel photo engraved. You could see my wife's face clearly. You can see my face, her shirt with the flowers on it. I mean, this is absolutely phenomenal. For less than 5 minutes, you could take your F1 Ultra to a craft fair and you could make these pendants, and people bring up a people send you a picture from their phones. You make them a necklace in under, I mean, that took me less than 10 minutes. Um, this could be a real big business for you, big money maker. Um, so if you like this video, if it was helpful to you, feel free to give us a like and a follow. We have Facebook, TikTok. I have a website, williamslaserworksloc.com. Um, I have an Etsy page as well if anyone's interested. But yeah, thank you for tuning in. Everybody have a great day.